Where would you say that the idea was born for GEDfest?
Well, you were there.
Yeah,
That
the
was
final
last show in Calgary.
last show in Calgary. That's when it was born.
For me and my wife Julie. So my wife Julie is my co-founder.
Yep.
Right. We're in this together,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to that show together, and like everybody, danced and cried and sang.
Yeah.
Right. Did we come up with the idea of GEDfest on the spot? No, but that was where it
It was such a
born.
beautiful.
Such a bonding moment
It
for
was
us,
super
right?
bonding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ours was. I'm sure they were extremely similar in bonding, tears, joy, almost like a community celebrate. It was like, yeah, it's hard to describe to people. I watched the last show, the very last show, the Kingston one at our place in Montana, but we had brought a crew down and we were crying there, and I did the 2 shows here. And, but I was lucky enough at that time in my life, I was managing a pretty big sized global type company. So we had a suite. I tended to assign those and I would show up to the ones I wanted to see, but I didn't. But for those 2 shows, those were mine. I picked them, and that door was locked. We did not have the party suite open. We had it. It was a real tight experience. And like you said, yeah, it was
because it wasn't
super
a party,
emotional.
It wasn't a party vibe, that's for sure.
No.
You know, it was celebration, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why one of the, our tagline is we celebrate the life and legacy of Gordon Edgar Downey and the music of the Tragically Hip.
Yeah.
Right. While raising money for local cancer-related charities.
Yeah.
And that's, and it is about celebrating.
Yes.
Celebrating the Gord and his legacy, celebrating the music of the band, celebrating, the time of life that we talked a bit about in Canadian culture.
Canadian culture, yeah.
A Canadian culture that's pretty different than what Canadian culture is today.
Yep.
And one that I think is worthy of putting effort into preserving.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it was such a good. I suppose everybody looks back, I would hope, with some fondness of growing up and wherever that is. But this Tragically Hip. And if people have watched the documentary, it's so, I've watched it 4 times already, and I've cried every time. It pulls on the strings. It is so embedded in Canadian culture. Yeah, I'd love to see that revitalized.